held. That's my guess, of course.
Sir, of course.
I think it's so dramatic. It's difficult to think that Israel made a decision. I don't think that Israel asked the United States so-called permission to do it, but it's given the special relations. I think Israel informed the United States sometimes before, could be minutes or probably not more than a few hours, possibly even less. And I think it also is to boost Israeli image in the United States, given what happened in the last 9-10 months almost after October 7th. So to boost Israeli image outside. Because I think very few, if any, intelligence organizations could take that kind of operation and do it successfully, execute it successfully.
Right, so now we've also seen that when it comes to the United States, it's been trying its best to not be in close proximity to Iran in this war. Do you think this incident increases the prospects of that?
It's difficult to say. It very much depends what would be the Iranian response. It's not obvious that if the United States would provide signals, and I think the United States most likely was informed because the United States need to prepare some kind of signaling to Iran. It may be that some of the signaling would not be public, would be very, very private. I also think that in case of Iranian retaliations, just as happened in April, it would be not just Israel itself who would be involved in the defense, but it would be a full apparatus of the United States-led coalition, the same coalition that helped to protect Israel from that previous Iranian attack with those over 300 flying objects. You need some time to prepare that. If you recall, at the time it took, I think, about, if I recall correctly, about 10 days after the assassination of that person in the Iranian embassy in Damascus.
Right. I also wanted to clarify for our viewers that, of course, we are waiting for reactions to pour in. The United States reaction has not come, and we are monitoring that closely as well. So now I keep coming back to the same question, just for better understanding for our viewers as well. Do you think this will have any sort of bearing on the ongoing war in Gaza?
May well be. May well be. Again, it's difficult to assess. We do not know yet what would be the impact in Gaza itself, not just on Sinwar, who remains now essentially the only leader. Yes, there are others. I mean, Hania was not the only one. There is Khaled Mashal. There are others. But obviously, it changed the very structure of leadership, the very structure of decision-making. What would be the impact of the remaining people? I think the pressure and the need for ceasefire may be stronger. As you know, in the various operations that took place in Gaza, essentially Israel has, in the last few weeks, 3 divisions in the Gaza Strip, in addition to the defending divisions inside Israel along the borders of Gaza, along the line of Gaza. And hundreds of Hamas operatives were killed. The sense of attrition, and that's actually led Hamas to make some kind of concession in the last few weeks that they have not done a few months earlier in terms of the negotiations with Israel over the hostages. Essentially, it was Netanyahu who stiffened the Israeli positions in the last few weeks. I think it also may allow Israel to be a little bit more conciliatory because it has that kind of achievement on its side. It boosts the image of the Israeli intelligence everywhere, including Gaza itself. So again, it may have major impact. But again, it's difficult right now to see the specifics because all kind of scenarios may happen. Nobody can predict exactly the future.
Absolutely, Dr. Cornwall, thank you so much for your insights on this. Do stay on with us. For our viewers, we'll of course continue to track all of the developments as and when they come in. For now, we're slipping into a short break. We'll bring you all the updates on the other side. Do stay tuned.